released in 2003 in both North America, Japan, and Europe. We have the Game Boy Advance SP. And this was an update of the Game Boy Advance, and ultimately backwards compatible all the way down to the original Game Boy. We have a rather unique clamshell design, a color TFT LCD screen, very important. If you remember, the original Game Boy did not have a TFT LCD, and the end result was a lot of blurring with motion. Let's take a look at this design. We have a Nintendo standard here, D-pad, A/B button. We have a button here to turn off the front lighting. This model has front lighting, not back lighting. We have a start and select button. We flip it over. We have our left and right shoulder buttons. On the back we have our charging port, and that's an expansion port. On one side we have our on-off button slider. The other side, a volume slider. And in the front is where you insert the carts. And it works. And I was surprised because I got this for 99 cents. But it didn't come with one of these. I had to purchase this separately at a video game store for $5 to charge up the batteries. So I was pleasantly surprised to charge it up and find that it works. Here's what your standard Game Boy Advance game looks like. This is Kingdom Hearts. Quite an interesting game. Game slides in like such. Oh. Well, you get the idea. Now, one of the coolest things I thought was the backwards compatibility with the original Game Boy, and incidentally also the Game Boy Color. We slide our original Game Boy game in, power it up, play a little Super Mario Land. Now, the original was monochrome green, so these colors are sort of artificial to the game. Anyhow, you get the idea. For 99 cents, I couldn't pass it up. Now, my biggest complaint with this thing is that there's no way to tell how much battery charge you have. There's no way to check your battery status. It's my only complaint. It's a rather minor one because the system seems pretty solid, well built, and of pretty good quality with quality games. But they could have at least done, here's where your battery is. They could have at least put an LED light scheme to tell your battery charge. Like if you push a button and it lights up a certain number of LEDs determining on how much percentage charge you have left. Something, anything, to tell you how much battery you got left in this thing. It's my only complaint. I'm Dommy from Classic Games Revisited. Until next time.